So I was in Montreal chilling with some family friends, and you know, we was in the backyard, 6, 7 people, just chilling, vibing, talking. Somebody had brought up stealing. You know, they were flexing on their biggest steals. Oh, I stole candy from the store. Oh, I stole this from the store. I stole chips. And in my head, I'm like, bruh, why y'all stealing? Like, why y'all flexing, stealing? Like, you know, in my household, stealing's a big no-no. I'm sure most of y'all too. You know what I'm saying? You don't know. It's in French you say a bandit. You don't want to be a fucking bandit. When you notice I wasn't talking, right? They pressed me. It was like, yo, you've never stolen? Bro, what the fuck are you putting? Are you this? Are you that? And you know, as a kid, I'm like, yo, I'm not trying to, I mean, like, get the fuck off me, right? And fast forward, you know, the convo went by. We started playing soccer, you know, doing our thing. Boom, We went to the house after eating. It was a barbecue. Forgot to mention that. Had some nice burgers, yes sir. And I saw a phone on the table. Now mind you, this phone wasn't no special. It wasn't no iPhone, it wasn't no nothing. It was just a gray phone. Looks like it came out around 2006 or whatnot, or whatnot. I basically thought it was a beater phone, that nobody used it. It was just, I didn't even know if it turned on or not. For some reason, I thought about the conversation we had about 30 minutes ago, and I said, that was my chance. I've never done it. I want to see how it feels like. You know what I'm saying? Maybe I'll get to keep it, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Pretend it's a phone, messing around with my brothers and sisters, you know what I'm saying? So, bah, I grabbed it, put it in my pocket, boom, whatever, we went on with the rest of the night. We go into the car. Me thinking it was a dead phone, no battery, no nothing. I was wrong. I opened it, pressed the power button just cause, and it turned on. And it turned on, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not gonna lie, that's when I started trembling. I was a bit scared, I ain't gonna lie, I was scared. I was scared that was actually somebody's working phone. Now, regardless of if it was someone's phone or not, I shouldn't have took it, but whatever. Anyway, I'm exploring it, whatever, boom, boom, boom. I see there's a browser. I click it, and I put YouTube, and it went through. That's when I started to realize that I low-key fucked up. Going through the messages, photos, see if there were any, whatever. You know, doing dumb things as a kid. And then, the phone starts ringing. Not only was it ringing, it was also like, not only was it vibrating, but it was also ringing. I was panicking. Luckily, I had a DSi with me. You know, if you're a kid and you have a DSi, like, what were you doing back then? Like, were you just staring at walls? Anyway, I was chilling. My dad was like, yo, what is that? What is that noise? Blah, 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 blah. And I said, yo, it's my DS. It's my DSi. I'm playing the game. And he's like, okay, put the volume down. I put the volume down. About 20 minutes later, ring, ring, again. Yo, my heart starts pounding, bro. At that point, I'm like, yo, I'm gonna get an ass whooping today, bro. As you can guess, I just blamed it on the DS again. And yeah, I was in a bit more trouble. So, you know, we were tired. He was tired. Been driving for hours, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, out of respect, just keep the car quiet. Turn it off. I figured out how to turn it off. Do not disturb, whatever. Boom, stop ringing. We get home. You know, I'm just doing my thing, play my PlayStation, play my GameCube, and then we get a phone call. Now, I thought it was just my mom's family friends, you know, about to yap for hours like they do. You know how moms be when they on the phone all loud and stuff. Yeah, I thought it was gonna be one of those. Then my dad picked up the phone. As I saw him pick up the phone, I saw his face went from happy to, yeah. Right then and there, I kind of put 2 and 2 together and kind of realized that I was gonna get my ass whooped. I sprinted to my room. I threw the phone under the bed, pretending like it didn't exist. I was dumb, bro. I was pretending like that shit was just gonna disappear, bro. Like I didn't know what to think. I was panicking. And I'm playing, put the TV loud, stressing, and then all you hear is loud, like just yelling. You have a black dad? I'm sure other dads are like this too, but for my African brothers, you ever piss off a black dad and he's yelling? Just know you about to catch the biggest ass whooping of your life. Anyway.
Where's the phone?
My dumb ass, I looked at it, I'm like, I started doing this. I'm not kidding, I started doing this. I'm like, what phone? What phone? As I'm doing this, the second I said, what phone? Slapped me across the face, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. He slapped me across the face because I don't know. He must have known that. I don't know how, like on some detective Batman shit. I don't know. He just figured it out. For some reason, I didn't even cry, right? I didn't even cry. I was just low-key on some tough shit. And I said, I don't know. I don't know. And he's like,
I know you have the phone, so where is it?
And then I folded. I ain't gonna lie. I went and grabbed the phone. I didn't want to get slapped again. I went, grabbed the phone, and he's like, why'd you steal it? Why'd you take the phone? And I said, sorry, for a bit of context, there's a dude named Gene, right? It's my family friend's older brother, and he was like 17 at the time. So, you know, he's smart, he's not dumb. My dumb ass thought it was a good idea to blame it on him. I dead ass told my dad, yo.
It was Gene. He let me take the phone. He said it was a throwaway, whatever.
And I'm like, I hope he buys it. I hope he gets it. Nah. That would really hurt. Like, I had tears coming down, I ain't gonna lie. And then, yeah, he, you know what I'm saying, lectured me, whatever, boom, boom, boom. You know, doing fatherly things, being a dad and stuff. About a week later, obviously, you know, we had to go back, bring the phone, and he took me with him. I was stressing. I didn't know what they were gonna think. I didn't, like the neighborhood friends, the mom, the dad. I get there, right? And that goes in with the phone, whatever, hands it to him, blah, blah, blah. I go into the backyard. And there's like 6, 7 of them, you know what I'm saying? The same people from last time, and a bit more. As soon as I walk in, everyone quiet. I'm telling you, it's almost like I gained orb. I'm telling you, bro, there's no other way to describe it. It's like my respect level done went from 20 to like 400. You know, that whole week I was thinking about what had happened, you know what I'm saying? Getting slapped across the face. And I was like, okay, nah, this is definitely something I can never do ever again. While they're praising me, I'm like, yo, shut the fuck up, bro. I'm not ever doing that again. That's not cool, whatever, blah, blah, blah.
They were like, yo, you stole, I heard you stole Gene's dad's phone, bro. What the fuck, bro? You're actually crazy, bro. Fire. The dude damn near tried to dap me up. I'm like, yo, chill.
Just a little story time, little silly story time. My first time stealing. I don't think I ever stole after that. Hope you enjoyed the story. It's nothing too crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was just a life lesson for me, you know. I was really young. I was about like 6, 7, whatever. But yeah, hey, if you enjoyed this video, leave a like. Make sure to leave a comment if you have stolen before. I know you have. Don't lie to me. Go put it in the comment section and tell me, bro. I'll see you on the next video. Maybe it's gonna be a story time. Maybe it's gonna be something else. Who knows? A mukbang? I don't know. A vlog? I appreciate y'all. Make sure to subscribe to join the Odyssey, and peace.